Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into a marvelous Monday. Hope y'all had a great weekend. What a weekend of football. Roll Tide, baby. Yes, was. Roll Tide. The freshman brought it. Number two and number two. Two on defense, two on offense. We got unbelievable touchdown catches. We've got unbelievable defensive play and interceptions in the end zone. We got an unbelievable comeback from the University of Georgia, and the Alabama Crimson Tide holds on in a nail biter. Wow. What a game. I couldn't watch the last 2 minutes. I went to the bedroom and prayed. I said, Lord Jesus and baby Jesus, I said, I know I have sinned, but if there's a way that you could allow us to win this game. And then about that time, Beth said, interception. And I'm like, interception. I said, thank you, Lord Jesus, for hearing my prayer. Now, I know a lot of Georgia fans were praying too, and I'm not saying that God heard my prayer and, and putting my prayer above everybody else's, but I'm not saying that. But I was in the praying mode. I was in the closet on my knees. Yeah, and here's the thing. Can you imagine? They talk about luck. Georgia, 5 for 5 on fourth down. If they had lost any of those fourth down plays, the game would have been over. I mean, but they had to make 5 fourth down plays. Unbelievable. And I'm sitting here going, you have got to be kidding. Every fourth down, they just make it. It's 4th and 20. They make it. It's 4th and 5. They make it. But what a game. Now, y'all, that's why anybody that says that soccer is the best sport, I mean, that's crazy. There is nothing that soccer could do to match that. It was amazing. Sorry about my crowds, y'all. We've got exterminators here doing exterminator stuff, and my dogs are going crazy. So I apologize. Schwartz tells his kids if they get any inheritance, you have miscalculated. Hey, baby, I plan on spending it all. Can y'all hear me from my dogs? Unbelievable. Beth, do something with my dogs. Jeez Louise. All right, let's get into the market, y'all. The market is up 4 points, 0.07%. This is a nothing burger. We are just above the open and 15-minute range. We're above the hourly mid-band. We're above VWAP. VIX is at 16. AD is at negative 25. Volume is what volume is. We've got a little pivot point going up here, which means we will probably bounce right off that and go down. So who knows? Let's look at the big green monster. We will draw the big green monster again tomorrow. But in the meantime, we are fairly priced. We're at the point of control, and we'll probably, hang out here for a couple days. And then, as you'll see on the linear regression, though, we are, let me show you linear regression. Linear regression, we are in a consolidation mode. Matter of fact, let me draw some consolidation lines here. We are clearly consolidating. Everybody see this? And we are now looking for a breakout. So let's clone this. Clone Wars, baby. And let's bring this down. And we are clearly consolidating. So we will be looking for the market's next direction, which we should see after this happens. Can y'all hear those dogs barking? That's incredible. Man, put them in a cage or something, or let them outside. Unbelievable. I love that little dog, but my gosh, he can bark his little head off. Crazy. All right, where was I? So yeah, we're looking for a breakout, either up or down. So we should see, a couple more days of consolidation. Sorry, I'm yawning, y'all. Goodness, I'm tired over the week. I couldn't go to sleep Saturday night. I just kept on Facebook and I kept posting stuff. And, I'm that arrogant Alabama fan that, arrogant, boastful, braggadocious. I'm that fan that won't shut up, won't let you forget that your team lost. I'm that fan. And I realized that I'm that fan that nobody likes. And then it got to me. I was like, hey, I'm out here posting all this stuff about Alabama that I'm so proud. And then I go, nobody likes me. But then I said, you know what? I'm 54 freaking years old. I don't care if anybody doesn't like me. So it's one of those things. You kind of come to grips with that. And then during Sunday school, Jesus says, that if you are my friend, you will obey my commandments. And then that Sermon on the Mount comes up, and I'm thinking about, oh man, the peacemakers and the humble and the, and I'm like, the meek shall inherit the earth. And I'm like, oh gosh. So anyway, it always puts it in perspective. I am a work in progress. So that looks good. So let's see how, let's see our little account's doing with our hedges here. See how we got here. Well, we need to update our stuff here. So let's see. Let's go here and see what our, let's see. I figured out how to do our net lick. I don't say net lick. We go positions, we go to count requirement, and then this page has our net lick. We're at 76, 191.64. 76. Oh my goodness, I don't even have my spreadsheet up. Let's see. Yeah, I have to find it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We won't update that because it's going to be, we're not really going up or down unless we have a trade that we need to put in. So let's go back over here and let's see how our little hedge is doing because it was getting weak last week. So I'm like, I don't know, man. We're going to have to close something, I think. So let's see here. I'll do this report. Our buying power is nothing. Look at this. $2,600. Risk analysis. Oh my goodness, is this right? If this is right, this doesn't look good. Let me make sure I got everything marked here. Yes, 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 yes. So let's go here. Up 20, 30, about 40. You could go anywhere from 25 to 40. And I want to make sure that this is points. So y'all, we don't have a hedge. I'm making sure I got everything marked here. We really don't have a hedge in place now. Does everybody see that? I mean, I've done all this work, and if World War III starts, and if we keep getting Israel shooting into Beirut and Lebanon and all that kind of stuff, and they got tanks at the border, and God knows we get into a World War III situation, then this isn't that. What is that, Schwaz, that you put there? Arrogant Alabama fan, isn't that redundant? Dwayne. No, Dwayne. Was that Oh man. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, Georgia fans around my house. Y'all, I go to church. I live in Georgia. So I go to church with all of them. And I wore an Alabama shirt to church on Friday and I had my chest boasted out, and we had a church picture with all of our congregation in front of our church afterwards. And I put on Facebook, hey, all my Bowden Baptist friends, make sure you wear your Alabama gear. And I'm the only Alabama fan, my family in the whole church, and they're all Georgia fans. It was just fun. So y'all see, I don't have a hedge, y'all. Now I would be peed off if I have spent a couple of months building a hedge, and this is what happens if we got a crash. I make $2,000. Are you kidding? I mean, how could I live with myself? I couldn't do that. So,
Sir,
yes.
I was just gonna let you know from vacuum real quick. I didn't want to bother you.
Oh no, that's fine. You can vacuum. So y'all would hear a vacuum in the background there. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, no worries. We'll deal with it. Thank you. The extermination vacuum. I like that. Then leave my dog back. Uh, let's see. So let's see what we can do here. We need to do something. So let's see what our orders are here. Our activity is, make sure I've got just the right account. How do you show you account stuff here? Let's see. Let's make sure we're on the right account. And let's go down through there. Yeah, we're on the right one and make sure I'm trading that one. Good. All right. So here we go. So we got all these working orders. So 340 to 20, 320 to 55, 210 to 55, 220 to 20, 215 to 155, 85 to 20. This may be the one that I'm going to do here today. So it's got 31 days, but y'all, I don't have a hedge. So I may take these three out, which are the 35.50s. Let's see what that would do. The 35.50s. Where are they at? 35.50s. These three right here. Then that would give me a $19,000 hedge by taking those out. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll take those out. Let's see what else we could do. If anything else is close. 225, 215 to 155. No, I think it's this one. So let's do this. Let's take these out and let's right click on this and let's replace this order and restore our hedge back. So we'll go to 85 and we'll see if we can't get that filled at 75. So let's try that. 75. Nope. Let's go see if we can try 80. 80. Probably going to make me go to 85, and that's fine. No, we got it at 80, y'all. Look at that. So now let's go back to our hedge. And now let's update this position. Now we got $19,000 for the hedge. That ain't bad. All right. So I think that's the best way we can do. Now, y'all, I got to tell you, I'm still debating on what we're going to do. I really am with our clog system here. I went in and did a lot of stuff over the weekends. I did a lot of back tests and different types of things and optimized strategies and all kind of things. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of thinking about it, but at the same time, I would really love to do something more when TQQQ just crumbles on the day, and we hadn't seen that in a long time. But we might could do something where I sell an option in TQQQ. Let's see if we did TQQQ and we did trade. We did about a 30-day trade or so. Now let's see what if you did about a 30% probability being in the money. Would I be happy if I could buy, what is that, 72? Would I be happy buying it at 65? That's a good question, right? So we sold one of these options, and probably for my account size was about $76,000. I'd probably do two of these. So maybe at 213. So we would bring in $426 on this. And that would be a really good way to get in to TQQQ at a better price, right? Rather than buying at a high of 72. Let's look at the chart on TQQQ. Let's just see what it looks like. So we're not at all-time highs for sure, but if you kind of like to get in on a couple of these, it would be great to do it. We basically, I put a lot of factors in this, and what you've got to understand is what I'm doing is backfitting to see what would have maximized a strategy of TQQQ. And I put a lot of things. I threw the entire kitchen sink into it. But what I thought is we could just run this prompt every month. So here's kind of what the strategies came up with. With our strategy. Now, remember the other day it was $50,000? That's because I didn't have the data in right. So the optimized strategy shows 26 million. If you started out with $100,000 in 2010, and if you just started out with 100,000 here, it'd be 19 million. Total return here was 41%. But look, the buy and hold had an 83% drawdown. Isn't that crazy? And the optimized strategy had a 51% drawdown, still a huge drawdown. And I tried everything that I could to figure out how to minimize that drawdown that happened in 2022. I was like asking this thing, is there anything that could have foretold that we were going to drop in that 2022? And we really didn't find anything. We even tried interest rate sensitivity. We tried, if rates were rising, to allocate less, and that really didn't help. It helped a little bit on the drawdown, but it really didn't help. So I'm still contemplating this. And tomorrow I hadn't made my mind up, but I might actually sell some puts in here, down here, to maybe get into a couple of shares, couple hundred shares of TQQQ, which would be good. But what we could do is look at the linear regression too. We use all these tools, Big Green Monster, all these tools. Let's see if the QQQ should look about the same, right? Let's see if it looks about the same. Not www, Bobby, QQQ. So QQQ should look just about the same as TQQQ, right? So we could actually look at linear regression. You could put in there QQQQ. See if that looks right. Let's see, QQQ. So it's pretty flat, very flat. It's in the upper level here. But wouldn't it be nice if you could say, let's see what TQQQ looks like. It even looks down a little bit, doesn't it? You know, but if you could get in maybe at 65 down in here, it'd be nice to get in at 56 or so down here, wouldn't it? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll come up with something. All right. Choice, tell me what that, I'm gonna copy that, whatever that link is, if you copy that. Post it later. What is this? But if y'all saw that, Ryan Williams, that, man, he was a beast.
That's what I said. James is darn good, but he's better, and I'm better than both of them. No brag, just fact. That's what I said.
No brag, just fact. All right. Everybody have a good rest of your day. I love you to pieces. Sorry about the dogs and all the noise in the background, but I love you to pieces. And we will see everybody tomorrow.